In this Palworld video, I bring you the best working glitches in the game as of right now, so let's get into it. How's it going, guys? My name's DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so many of the older glitches have indeed been patched, but there's still a few that do indeed still work, so let's go. Now, all of these features today I've tried and tested myself to make sure they do indeed work. So let's start with the amazing duplication glitch. So this is a glitch that allows you to duplicate materials and so forth. So literally, as long as you have the materials to indeed craft any item using said materials, you can indeed build those items for free, dismantle them, and recoup materials required to indeed craft them. So here's how it's done. So the duplication glitch basically works the same way it did before, but you may need to adjust the wooden pillars you're actually using to do the dupe glitch. Let me just get rid of a few of these so I've got a bit of space to dupe what we want to be duping here. But yeah, it works basically the same way it did before, but again, you may have to readjust some of your wooden pillars, because the ones I were using previously to the latest patch worked perfectly. I come back on, tried and tested, and those pillars weren't working. But if you've got no idea what I'm talking about, I will explain. So first things first, guys, the way this duplication glitch works is we are basically duplicating things we can craft, but we're not using materials when it comes to building these. So when we break them down, we get refunded the materials which we haven't actually spent in the first place. For instance, I want to get corallium ingots, so I'd basically build this, but I'm not going to be using the materials, so when I break them down I get the materials back, allowing me to basically dupe these materials over and over. And this will work with absolutely anything in this game in regards to you being able to craft it. So as long as you have the materials to craft at least one of these things, you can indeed dupe them and get the materials back over and over and over. So what you want to do is, guys, come to a base on a nice flat bit of land, and you want to actually be on the land. You don't want no foundations here, and you want to come to the border. Then, guys, you want to build yourself a storage chest and make sure you have none of the required materials to build the item you want to duplicate in your inventory. You want to make sure they're inside your base. Then with wood on you, let me skip rid of them. Then with wood on you, you want to come to the edge of your base and you want to go to the wooden pillars. So these things right here. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to spin these around using your bumpers or your mouse wheel, and you want to spin it around so you got the pillar at the top, the one that sticks down the furthest facing you. You can see it right there. Then what you want to do, guys, is once it's facing you, you want to rotate it to the left 7 times, so clockwise 7 times. On console, this is RB or R1. On PC, it will be the mouse wheel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then what you want to do, guys, is you want to come to the edge of your base. Now, what I will say here is this seems to be a different position for certain people. Whether you play on console, PC, doesn't matter. It seems to be a different position. So I recommend you doing this. Come to the edge of your base. Come to like any part of it, doesn't matter. But as long as you're on the edge, and you want to basically, guys, put the first one sticking over the base barrier, come down a little bit, bring it in a little bit, put it like that, come down a little bit, pull it in a little bit, put it like that. So we're basically experimenting with which one works best for you, and it will be different for different people. Plus also people can't get them in a perfect spot, so you may as well build multiple at the same time. So I've built like 6 there, and you also want to put 1 on top of each 2. Just makes it, when it comes to duplicating, much easier. So yeah, now what we'll do, guys, is we're going to try and test these to see if we get the shake. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will explain. So we jump on these and we spin around, you'll get a shake, like you see that there, that shake. That is what you want. And what you also want, guys, which you'll actually get in on my first one I put down, see the top right there where it says base info, you want that to shake violently on and off of your screen. So if we spin around here, we see we actually get that. Not perfect, but we get it right there. If you get that, you can use said pillar to indeed duplicate, but you want to make it so you can get it sometimes. If you place the perfect pillar down, you can get it so it's like it's doing it like 10 times a second. Yeah, so that one's quite good, so we'll keep that pillar there. We're trying to the next one just in case we get a better pillar. And again, sometimes it's weird, sometimes the ones that stick further out actually work better. This one doesn't seem to be getting the flicker, so I'm going to get rid of that. Pick that material up. Jump on this one. Boom, come round. See, we're getting a shake, but it doesn't seem to be flickering off my bed. Like, because what's actually happening is, obviously it's flickering me in and out of the base, but weirdly enough, this pillar here is more so inside of the base than that one. Yet when I'm on the flickering part of this, it's not registering that I'm outside of the base, which is really weird. Which is why I said it's different pillars, different positions for different people. So yeah, what we want to do is check this one out. This one might work, you never know. No, this one doesn't seem to be working either. Although I'm clearly outside of the base here, but yeah, weird. So we'll get rid of that too. Nope, get rid of that. Kaboom. Jump on there. See if this one works. See this one, I'm clearly outside of the base, and it's. Oh, did I get a little bit of flicker there? I did get a little bit. Yeah, this one's going to be too hard. It's not on the point where you get the main shake, so yeah. And jump on this one. Let's try this one. Let's see. Yeah, I got the shake, but it's not registering me inside of the base, so we'll get rid of that. So we got one pillar here, which is giving us a shake that we want. Let's just try that again, and I'll show you. We're going to go up here, and you'll see that if we come to the perfect spot where I get the shake, my base info should indeed flicker off the screen, just like so. So what you want to do, guys, is come inside of your base, come to the item you want to indeed duplicate to get the materials back. I'm going to use the advanced weapon assembly line. I've got 2,285 of the colorium ingots. Well, I'm going to select that. On console also, guys, it's important that you use the alignment modes, so hold down that right trigger. Here you can spin it around as well if you want to put it in a certain spot. But we're not going to actually be building these, we're just going to be actually putting like the shadow thingy of them and then dismantling it. But yeah, so with that out, you want to come to the back where you had that shake. So that base info, and you'll see the advanced weapon assembly line rapidly like comes on your screen and goes off your screen. So yeah, it's around here, you see like that. So you can see it's flickering on and off, like I've got the materials and I haven't got the materials. That's what you want, but you want like the perfect shake. It's a little difficult, it's a little harder to do than what it was before. But once you get that perfect balance in between, like, let's see, like that. That was almost perfect there, like that. And you just want to spam build continuously. And what this will do is it will build the item. I'm just going to try it. There we go. There's one. And this will build the item, guys, but not use your materials. Well, 80% of the time it won't use your materials, which is the point of this duplication glitch. Trust me to use the biggest actual thing in the entire game. But obviously if you use smaller things, you ain't got to worry about it. You can put like up to 10 on the floor at a time, so you can duplicate much more. Let's see if that, it's just clogging up each other, hitting each other. But yeah, I've got 3 anyway. So what you do is then you just basically break these down, and you'll get your materials back, and then just duplicate and over and over and over until you get what you want. So yeah, pretty cool, guys, pretty cool. Again, sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't, sometimes it will dupe the materials, sometimes it won't, but it does need work. Now what I will say is it isn't limited to wooden pillars. If you can get that shake on the edge of your base, doesn't matter what it is you're climbing on, it will work. I've done it with a the new half foundations, as you can see right there, and I've built like wooden walls around it, and as you can see, guys, I actually get it on this too. Not perfect, but I still get the shake. I had it perfect then when I jumped on it. There you go. That's quite a good shake there. Enough. Also, guys, these big wooden gates, you can get it on these too. You can see where that's placed, and when that's placed, that one's actually outside, or more or less on the border of it. And again, this is more or less, it's about a centimetre there. Jump on it, guys, you'll see. I get the shake. And again, I could just basically go inside of my base, come to the item, get the shake, build away. Obviously it needs to be blue. Come on, shaky, shaky, come on. There we go. There we go. Can I go a bit further on? Yeah, I don't know why I picked this biggest, the biggest thing in the world. But yeah, if you're using smaller things to duplicate, you will indeed obviously be able to put more down. But yeah, the duplication glitch still indeed works, guys. So yes, use and abuse it while you can to get those materials. So another glitch that still indeed works is the out of map easy Terraria dungeon glitch, which allows you to collect up to 6 chests and also basically skip the entire dungeon, go straight to the boss, take the boss down, get the actual main dungeon chests, and more or less reset the dungeon instantly. This is how it's done, people. Okay, so the Terraria dungeon glitch consists of you being able to escape the map at the very start, collect 4 chests, more or less, and instantly reset the boss, allowing you to go back in and rinse and repeat this. Now, to actually reset the boss instantly, you need to be on your own custom world, and to do this, guys, firstly you need to do this. So back out to the main menu, just like so. You want to actually change your night and day settings, the time settings, to max, so the night and day speed is at a maximum, so you're actually just tearing through those days. So come to your custom world, change world settings, custom settings, and you want to make sure both of these, the daytime and nighttime speed, are on a 5 each. Once that's done, you are good to farm and abuse this glitch. So I'm just going to go back into my world and I'll show you exactly how this is indeed done. Okay, so when you've just adjusted your night and daytime settings, so you'll notice that until exploration, the timer here is plowing down. Now if you complete this dungeon, when you come out of this dungeon, you're gonna have literally like 10 seconds till it resets. So yeah, now the Terraria dungeon is located right down here, but I'm pretty sure you already know that. If you don't, come down here. So yeah, now we're just going to go inside of here, guys, and I'll show you how you can escape the map at the very beginning, so you don't have to run around to find the boss, and also how you can find and actually pick up the chests from outside of the map. So once you're inside of the dungeon, people, and you also need a decent flying power too, but I'm pretty sure you got one of them already. You want to turn around, guys, and exit like here. We'll come to this point, don't actually exit the dungeon, and you want to come to, you see this crack in the floor right there? You want to jump onto the wall right here. So jump on. You see this like circular rock here? Simply just go up to get here and just walk around just like so. Come back down and you're now at the map. Simple as that, people. Now from here, guys, you want to pull out your pal. One that's got decent stamina on will do. And here, guys, you simply just want to fly up into the air, so you're above the domes, and you just want to head northeast. So mark northeast on your compass, fly forward, and you'll see this dome right here. Beyond this dome, guys, is another dome. Beyond this is a little wooden structure. This little point that sticks out right here, guys, there's 2 chests in the end of it. If you come to this point, guys, you can actually open the chest from the outside of the wall, getting you all kinds of materials, schematics, and so forth. So let's just go and get that one. There we go. Now if you need to reset your stamina here, you can simply land on here or land on that. It doesn't matter. From this point, guys, you want to pinpoint north on your compass and just go straight forward. This is the boss dome. Now there's 2 ways of getting into here. Now the first initial way, which is a little longer, is by climbing up that way, but I actually recommend you coming around here. And then, guys, coming underneath and simply flying up through the floor right there. So bada boom, just like so. Now you do have to take out these bosses because otherwise the dungeon won't reset, so you won't be able to farm the actual chest at the end through there. But initially, if you come up through that way, you don't actually have to kill the bosses to grab the chests. But if you exit the dungeon that way, guys, when you come back in here, the chest won't reset. You have to take out the bosses for those chests back there to indeed reset. So collect that loot. Then, guys, you simply head to those chests, just like so. Pick them up, just like so. Get that good loot and exit the dungeon. Simple as that, people. It is really as simple as that. Now I'll show you the way of just going straight to the boss, and I'll show you the other way into the boss room. So you can see the until exploration timer is literally powering down. So now I can go straight back in, just like so. And again, from inside of here, we're going to exit out of this dungeon through the glitch behind you. So you're going to walk through the blue force field here. Don't actually leave the dungeon though. Look for the crack in the floor. Jump onto the wall here. climb up onto this like circular rock, climb up further, walk round or climb round, and then simply jump down. From here guys, pull out your pal, and this one we're going to go straight to that boss dome. So here guys, you just want to head north, come up and head north, just like so. Come over this way, come down a bit. If your screen goes black, it just means you're out of bounds really. I've literally just come this way, and then guys, the other way into here is to land on this platform right here. And then what you want to do is you just want to simply climb up here, just like so. Just climb up, and then guys, what you're actually on the other side of the boss room, the boss encounter. Now you can grab those chests behind you, but these bosses will not, because they're not being taken out. The dungeon, when you come back in here, the chest won't respawn. So yeah, so come up here guys, climb up, keep coming up, don't jump off here until you land there. Once you're here guys, you can then take out these bosses, just like so. Wait for them to morph again, take them out. Where'd the other one go? You can collect the loot that they drop if you wanna. The mass just clog up your inventory though. But yeah, start again. Now just simply grab those chests, bada boom, and then simply exit the dungeon. And it really is as simple as that, people. This still indeed works, and works as good as ever. Another glitch that still indeed works, people, and it's an older one, and that is you being able to get infinite of the PAL consumables, i.e. the applied technique books, and anything consumed by a PAL to level it up, do whatever you want with it, can be more or less used indefinitely. This is how it's done. It's an older clip, but it still works the exact same way. This basically allows you to use any PAL consumable an unlimited amount of times. This works with those PAL XP books, the work suitability books, the kinship peaches, skill fruits, absolutely everything. So yes, this is how this is done. So basically how it works is any consumable at all, whether it be an applied technique book, a kinship peach, this actually levels up your PAL's trust, an XP book, it can be even the all-purpose PAL extract, anything you can use on a PAL, a life fruit even, and even a skill fruit, absolutely anything guys you can basically duplicate, so you can use these unlimited times on numerous different PALs. It's absolutely incredible. So first things first guys, the kinship peach levels up your PAL's trust. The trust feature, or the trust level, is a brand new feature to the Ties of Terraria. This basically, the trust feature in this game, or the trust level, will raise your PAL's base stats. Now kinship peaches can actually purchase for bounty tokens from the small settlement. So if you come to your map, firstly, come down to here guys, and you'll see right there coordinates of 73 and minus 486. I'm not sure how many it takes to level up your PAL's trust. A PAL's trust level is a max of 10, so you don't actually need many of these. This guy right here guys, you'll see exchange, you'll see right here guys, they are 15 each. That's where you purchase them from. You can also purchase many things from him too, but yeah. So what you want to do here guys is, I'm just going to go back to my base, so I'll flash over there, I'll cut the video. Okay, so the PAL you want to level up and abuse this glitch on, you want to make sure is in your party. I'm going to do this on Bellinor. I'm just going to level up her trust. I'm also going to level up her handiwork and her transporting. But yeah, I'll show you exactly what you need to do here. So make sure that PAL is in your party. Then what you want to do guys is, you want to build yourself a PAL, the PAL global box, or the global PAL box. Put this in your base, just build it just like so. Get to work and do this. Then guys, what you want to do is, you just want to manually quit out of your game. So go to your options menu and return to title. Simple as that. This will create a manual backup save. That's it, we are good. Now go into your game, go into your custom world settings, change world settings, custom settings, just like so, and you want to make sure your autosave interval is set to 30 minutes, the max it can be set to. Click OK, save it, and then just start your game back up. Simple as this, people. Okay, so when you are back into your game after making that manual save, go ahead and use those PAL consumables on said PAL. So I'm going to go to my box and grab these here. So what we got on Ballinor I can use these on. We have handiwork and transporting. So that's what we'll do. So I'm going to grab these books. We have transporting there. Grab that, and we have, where's my handiworks? There are 2 handiworks. Cool. I'm also going to grab these kinship peaches too. Grab these. Simple as that. Now guys, I'm just going to use these from my inventory on my PAL. So I'm just going to use my kinship peaches on Ballinor. I'm going to level up her trust. I think a 10's a max. So bam. So I think 10 will take you to a max level. That's cool. Then guys, I'm going to use my applied handiwork books. So again, 1 and 2. Then guys, I'm going to use my applied transporting book. So now guys, you can see that her level now is a level 5 handiwork, 5 medicine production, and 4 in that transporting. Amazing. Now what you want to do guys is simply put this PAL inside that global PAL box. Simple as that. Put this PAL inside the global PAL box. But before you do that guys, you have to put it in your PAL box first, which I always forget. So put this PAL in your PAL box, then go to your global PAL box, just like so. Boom. And then put the PAL inside of your global PAL box, just like so. Put it down there. Bam. Now what you want to do is you want to hard quit out your game. On PC this is Alt F4. On Xbox you're pressing your home button, press start on the game, come down to quit. And I'm guessing it's something similar on PlayStation. So I'm just going to do it on PC, hold Alt F4, bam. Now guys, what you want to do is on PC anyway, I'm going to wait for that to say stop and I'm going to start the game back up. Just so it loads everything up properly, because sometimes when you do this on PC you can load into your world and there's no saves there, but yeah, if you do it this way it always appears. So yeah, when it loads back up guys, I'll cut to the thing, because it's going to probably take a couple minutes because my PC is getting a bit laggy lately. Okay, so we're actually at the main menu. I didn't have to skip nothing, quite quick. Start the game back up, just like so. Okay, so when you get back in guys, you'll see that look, right now, you'll see, let's go back to that box where all my enchantments and consumables were. Just like so. Boom, you can see them all right here. My handiworks, my transporting, completely fine. My peaches, completely fine. Back to normal. Now if you go to the global PAL box guys, you'll see now that my Ballinor is still in there with all these applied to her. Right there guys. Boom. So you can see right there, 5 handiwork, 5 in that medicine production, and 5 in that transporting with the 10 level trust. Now if I bring her back into my world, she will overwrite, or actually it says power reconstruction failed. This is good because I can show you what to do when this happens to you. So what you need to do now guys is, I need to get rid of my Ballinor right here. And there's a way of doing this, it's quite simple. So I'm going to firstly put her into the PAL box. Just like so. Put her right there. And then guys, I'm going to go to the PAL. I can't remember what the conveyor belt kills the PAL. I can't remember what this thing is called. But this thing right here. The PAL thingy machine. What is this called? It is this thing right there. The PAL disassembly conveyor. Basically kills the PAL. I'm just going to put her in there. Boom. Just like so. Pretty cruel, but hey. What you gotta do, people. She went in, she don't give me no loot. Damn. Okay, so now go back to the global PAL box. And now you'll be able to pull your PAL out. And it is as simple as that. So I'm just gonna put her into my world. Just like so. And there we have it guys. There she is. Now guys, what you can do is, because it won't save again for another 30 minutes, because you see you'll also save interval for 30 minutes, you can apply these books to it again. So you got 30 minutes more or less between every instance you do this. So what is she now? She is a level, oh shit, she's in my thingy. Let me just grab her out my PAL box. Like the game won't do a manual save now for another, say 25 minutes, because it took us 5 minutes to do this. So I'll let her put her into my, oh shit, let me put her into my party. Just like so. Now she is currently a level 4 in transport, and I can make that level 5 quite easily. So again, we do the glitch again guys. So go to my enchantments right here, grab the transporting book, which is that one right there, Now guys, I can use this again on her. Boom, just like so. She's now, guys, a level 5 across the board with a 10 level trust. Now what we do is we put her back into the global power box. Put her in the power box first. Why do I always forget that? So put her into the power box and then put her into the global power box. Just like so. And boom, overwrite her, that's fine. And now guys, you can see that she is here, right there. 555, 10 trust. Again guys, hard quit out of your game. Like bam. Boom, go back into my world, just like so. And boom, again guys, let's go and check the consumable books. You'll see that they're still there. Which was transporting we used this time. There it is, a transporting book is still there. Still got everything else. Then guys, you'll see that Balinor now is again back in the global power box with all stats applied to her. Level 5 across the board with a 10 level trust. And you can see I've still got my other one inside of my party, which is the first one before we did this. This is the manual save one. So yeah. Now you can make a manual save at every instance if you really wanted to, or it could work on the basis of the autosave being a 30-minute interval. That's completely up to you. Like, so I say, like, apply the consumable books, put the power inside the global power box, hard quit out the game, load the game back up, remove the power from the global power box into your inventory, however you gotta do that. Then guys, make another manual save and repeat the process from there, or you can do it how I've done it today. It's completely up to you, but it still works guys. An amazing glitch. I think you should definitely be taking advantage of while you can. Another glitch that still works, people, is you being able to duplicate your best pals. This is exactly how this is done. Check it out. So how this works is basically guys, duplicating eggs. So if you have the perfect parents and you're trying to breed that perfect pal, maybe you're just trying to breed a pal you've bred numerous times, it doesn't really matter what pal it is. This works with any pal, any amount of eggs, it doesn't matter, but we are duplicating said eggs. So what we're more or less doing is guys, we are breeding till we get, like, say, eggs on the floor. We are opening those eggs. Once that baby is born with the perfect stats you want, you can then duplicate that one said pal. Or if you do this and you get 4 amazing pals, you can duplicate 4 at the same time. It doesn't really matter. You're not limited to how this works. Okay, so requirements are you need to have the global power box. So make sure you have the global power box and down and in your base. Then guys, all you need is the perfect mating parents. Simple as that. And again, this works with any pal. See, I'm just using Xenolords at the minute because I've got every pal in the game I really need, but for demonstration purposes I'm using Xenolords. And these Xenolords have got some amazing passives on them, which to me it doesn't really matter how the baby comes out. But if you want, let's say, working pals, you're obviously going to need the parents for that. If you want, I don't know, fighting pals, you're going to need the parents for that. But once you have the parents and they can breed together and they can produce that perfect pal, make sure you're breeding them together. So from this point guys, when you have a base, a breeding base full of eggs, you simply now just want to quit out the game as you do normally to make a manual backup save. Simple as that. So yes, making sure you have plenty of eggs on the floor which can produce a perfect pal no matter what that pal is. Then quit out the game, making a manual save. Then guys, once you're out of your game, go into your world settings if you haven't already and adjusted the auto save interval. Adjust this so it's at the maximum time of 30 minutes. Then save those world settings. Then guys, load back up your save. Now once you are in, again, you're going to be at your breeding base. There's going to be plenty of eggs around you to indeed open. This will work with one set of eggs. It will work with all of them at the same time. It doesn't matter how many you do this with, but obviously you want to remember which one's which. So I'm just going to grab these Xenolord eggs right here. I'm just going to open them up. Simple as that. Again, this is for demonstration purposes only. I ain't actually looking for any specific pal, but if you are, as soon as you get that pal guys, you are good to go. So here I'm opening all these eggs. There guys, I've got a great Xenolod baby. Simple as that. So now what I want to do guys is with that Xenolod baby, or that Xenolod that I've just hatched now in my power box, I now want to move these to my global power box. Again, this can work with 1 pal at a time, it can work with 10 at a time, it depends how many you hatch. So put that baby you just produced into your global power box. Now once you've done this people, simply hard quit out your game. On PC this is Alt F4, On console, on Xbox specifically, you press in your home button, you go down to the game, you press start on it and go and quit out of your game. Simple as that. PlayStation, I don't play on PlayStation, but you can do it on there too. Once you've done this, guys, and you're out your game, load your game back up. Once your game's loaded back up, people, you'll notice that those pals that you just produced via hatching them will still be in your global power box, but the eggs will be back on the floor. And the great thing about this is those eggs will produce the exact same babies. The exact same babies. So if they had specific stats on them, IVs, passives, those eggs will produce the exact same ones. All you gotta do now, guys, is hatch those eggs yet again and you'll create the very same pal. Simple as that, people. Again, with that pal that you've just hatched, put it in your what's going to be in your power box, put it back in your global power box with the ones you hatched previously. Then, guys, hard quit out your game again if you want to dupe this over and over and over. Don't forget you have 30 minutes to do this before you need to make that manual backup save again. So you more or less got 30 minutes of hatching the same egg to produce the same pal, which you'll then put in your global power box, hard quit out your game. You can do this, like I said, for 30 minutes before the game will make an auto save, and then you won't be able to do it from that point forward. So yes, guys, as again a quick breakdown of how this works is have mating parents that can produce an amazing pal no matter what the parents are, doesn't really matter. As soon as that pal, or as soon as you've got plenty of eggs upon the floor, create a manual backup save by quitting out your game and loading back in, simple as that. Then, guys, you want to hatch those eggs. As soon as that perfect baby is born out of those eggs you just hatched, pull it from your power box into your global power box. Then, guys, hard quit out of your game. Making sure also while you're out of your game within your world settings that the autosave interval is set to 30 minutes. Then when you load back up, you'll have the pals still in that global power box, the ones we just hatched, but the eggs will still back on the floor for you to pick up and hatch yet again. Meaning, guys, you have 30 minutes before that autosave kicks in for you to hatch these eggs, putting them from the power box into the global power box, hard quitting out your game, loading back up, opening the eggs again. But as soon as that autosave does hit, you obviously, guys, are going to lose those eggs. But yes, an amazing glitch to have infinite, if you wanted, OP pals for whatever you want them for. Work suitabilities, raid bosses, ranches, whatever, guys. This will work with everything. Another glitch that still works, people, is the easy 4-star pals glitch. Basically, guys, meaning if you have one 4-star pal, you can use that 4-star pal to basically make any of the same pal or all of the same pal all 4-starred. Pretty cool. Check it out. So how this works, guys, is relatively quite straightforward. All you need is the global power box, which is this thing right here. That's not it. That's not it. That's not what I'm talking about. Where's the global power box? There's a global power box. I'm just going to put that down. So all you need is that and one fully condensed pal that you can indeed use to condense into all of the same pal. So if you have a multiple of one pal, one of them is fully condensed, and you want to condense 4-star every other one of them, all you need is one 4-star. It's simply so. First things first, guys. So you don't actually lose that first individual pal, that first 4-star pal, so you actually get to keep it. What I'd recommend you doing, guys, is backing out to your main menu, just creating a manual save, just like so. But either or, guys, from the main menu, go into your world, and you want to go into custom world settings, just like so. And you want to go to here, and you want to change your autosave interval to 30 minutes. Make sure that's on 30 minutes. Then click OK, and then OK again. You'll have to save it and start back up your game. Go into your world. Now, there's a lot of glitches that revolve around the global power box. I'll probably bring you a compilation video on all in one video, but yeah. But either or, guys, so now you've backed out and made that manual save. Now all you really need to do is this. Probably get your global power box as close to the condensation machine as possible. In fact, I'll probably just build one right here instead. Let's just put that there just to make it easier. Then, guys, all you need to do, guys, is simple as this. Click on that one pal that needs condensing. Click on it. Then, guys, click on that pal, that 4-star pal. Begin condensation. Infuse. Boom. You there, guys, now have one fully leveled up a 4-star pal. Then what you do is you put said pal into the global power box like so. Boom. There we have it right there. Then, guys, what you do is you use said pal that you just condensed into to infuse into the next one. So I click on that, I infuse this one, boom, fully condensed, boom, there we go, we have another 4-star pal. You then guys put that one into the global pal box, just like so, it is right there. Then guys, you repeat the process. You use that same one pal you just condensed into that you just put into the global pal box and infuse it into the next one. So this one's actually already got stars, isn't it? I didn't realize that. Okay, so boom, bam, thank you mum. There we go, we have another 4-star. We put that one into the global pal box, just like so. And there guys, we have 3 already fully leveled up pals. We do the same again. Just like so, click on that one, use this one, boom, there we go. Global power box you go, people. Badam. Then guys, again, you see where I'm going here? How this works, this is unbelievable. Put that one back in, just like so. I actually didn't realize about it. I could have done with this about a week ago. But then you can see what we're doing here, guys. The last one is coming in, so put that one in a global power box, boom. And then guys, you infuse it into that one. So bam, 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 bam. Simple as that. And then guys, we put this one into the global power box, just like so. So now guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shadow beaks that are fully condensed. And this one right here, which I just put in, did I not? Yes, I just put that one in. So 7 fully condensed shadow beaks from one people, literally. And you can do this with any pal. I wish I would have realized this with my base working pals before putting them in this machine, because I could have bred multiple of them and used the individual ones to actually like just make them more fully condensed. But hey, that's something I can do in the future, not too bad. But yeah guys, you see how it works. It's very, very, very simple. So if you've got plenty of Anubises, I know a lot of people love their Anubises for their bases. If you got one, guys, if you got one, and I've got one somewhere, let's try this again. I've got one, I think it's actually in my party. So yeah, is it in my party? Has it already been in the machine? No, yes, it's already been in the machine, but obviously they've already been in here. This is another thing you need to know well, guys. You can't take a pal out of here, just like so, and use that in this machine. You can't use that to infuse or condensate into another shadow beak. It just does not work. So for instance, if I was to click on, have I got another shadow beak in here? Probably, oh I have. So if I was to click on that, I can't now go to that shadow beak. It does not let you click on it, even though it's 4-star. Once they go inside of the global power box, you can't use them for the condensation machine. Simple as that. So once you have all that said pal or 4-starred up, now what you need to do, guys, is hard quit out your game. So on PC, it's just Alt F4, boom, just like so. So guys, if I wait for my game, I'll load this back up. When it actually, there we go. So I'll load it straight back up, guys. And you'll see that when we go back in, we'll actually still have all the pals that we started with. Well, where we're at when we made that first manual save, where we backed out to the main menu. So yep, just going back into my game, you will see that we're actually exactly where we started. Yes, now we are back into the game. Let things load in a bit, it's a little jittery. You'll see now, guys, if we go to my pal box, we still have all the shadow beaks here, including the very first one we used. But if we go to the global power box, people, you will see that we have the 7 4-star shadow beaks we just indeed made. Now when it comes to transferring these back into your world, you'll either get this message right here, that data will be overwritten, or people, it will come up with an error. Now if you get the error, I'll show you what to do. Hopefully I get it. I probably won't, because whenever I try to record to actually demonstrate the error, I don't get it. So yeah, I'm just overwriting these. That's fair enough. Let's overwrite all these. Boom. Boom. And there we can see, guys, I now have an army of fully condensed shadow beaks. All of these are 4 stars from just one. But if you do get that error, what you need to do is get rid of the pals in your current world first, then bring them out of the global power box. You can use the power conveyor belt to basically destroy them, then pull them out of the power box. But you do sometimes, the global power box, sorry, because you do sometimes get an error when you try and put them back into the world. I ain't going to get it now. I get it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. It's weird. I don't know what actually causes it. I get it a lot when I'm doing the applied techniques book glitch, where you can basically use them an infinite amount of times. But yeah guys, that is how you basically use one fully condensed PAL to condense into multiple PALs. Easy 4-star PALs, people. Another glitch that works and works absolutely amazingly is being able to use PAL abilities over and over and over. So if you have a powerful PAL, if you have a PAL that has an amazing ability, amazing move, which has an annoying cooldown, obviously, it's a way to actually, guys, use it indefinitely. So in any battle, if you're on the back of your PAL, simply use that ability, whatever it may be. Then what you want to do, guys, is go into your party, select the PAL, and all you want to do, guys, is swap out its move or its ability for a different move, and then swap back. Upon you doing this, guys, the ability will have instantly cooled down, allowing you to use it again. A pretty cool little glitch, people, so take advantage of it while you can. And lastly, guys, a way to get applied technique books every single minute. What I will say is, this isn't really a glitch, but if you play it on your own custom world, you may as well take advantage of this if you want to get infinite of those applied technique books. So yeah, check it out. This is how it's done. Seen on screen now. Okay, so to get the technique books literally every single minute, there are certain points on the map, especially the Fairbreak Island right down here, where if you come down here, guys, the meteorites and the supply drops, every single time they do indeed drop, well, especially the supply drops, you will get one of these technology books, and I'll showcase this to you guys today. Now, you will have to be playing in your own world settings, well, playing in your own server, so you can basically edit your own world settings to make sure these fall in every single minute. But when you're taking advantage of that, guys, if you come to particular spots, like the one I'm going to showcase to you now, you can get these advanced books every single minute. It is absolutely crazy. And so the spot I use is right here, as you can see right there, guys. The nearest fascio points are, we have the tower in sight, the Oculus Gate, and we also have this one right here, which is Lowe's Plains. So yeah, and there's two. So what it is, there's 2 points here where meteors can fall, and the supply drops can fall. It's one there and one over there, and you'll see, guys, every time you open these, take out these dudes. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, boom boom. Open it up. You'll see we have the book right there. Simple as that, guys. So take all these out. I haven't got room for that, so let me just get rid of something here that I ain't gonna need. This right here, don't need that. Get rid of that. Discard. Grab that. You do need to take out all the contents for it to reset, so keep that in mind. And then, guys, just simply jump back up onto this rock. 60 seconds later, another meteor will indeed drop. Now, I've got storage chests here because I just put all this shit in that I don't want. So stuff like these that I definitely do not need, it can all go inside of this. So yeah, and gives you space as well to pick up more and more of these beautiful loot. So you'll see another one just drops right there, right in front of me again. Pretty cool. Take these guys, and if you're quick enough as well, people, you can actually pick up the chest and get its loot before any enemies even spawn in. So again, another technique book there. So yep, grab all this, guys. Jump back up onto the rock. Put in those chests where you don't indeed want. And simply just rinse and repeat this over and over and over again. Though you do need to edit your world settings, which I'll show you exactly what to do there. Let me just put these in here, what I don't need. Don't need that really. Don't need all these. I got so much junk on me, it's unbelievable. Okay, so another supply drop. Now again, I'm getting lucky here with the supply drops, but indeed you do get meters at the same time, so you just keep that in mind. So yeah, one can fall over there and one can fall right here. So yep, another one. Let's go and grab that. But now, if you like I said, if you stand closer, you can be able to pick this up before these enemies spawn in, which is pretty cool. Boom, bitch! Grab that quickly. Another one right there. So yeah, the best way, by far the best way indeed, in getting these. So yeah, so again, you need to be in your own custom world, so exit out to indeed make these spawn in every single minute. You need to change a setting. So yeah, let's go, hurry up and load. So come into start game, come to your world, come down to change world settings, go to custom settings, come to the bottom, and you'll see it says right there, meteorite and supply drop interval. Put this on a 1, it means they spawn in every single minute. Now this will work anywhere on the map where a supply drop does indeed land. You can just camp that area, but the place I showed you within the Fabrake Island is the best spot in regards to getting these technique books. So yeah, 2 drop right in that small little area, which means you're not doubling your chances because you can only get 1 per minute in both spots. But yeah, do what you gotta do, people. Use that spot, get these advanced books if you need them, or these technique books if you need them, and you are good to go. On that note, guys, the end of the video has arrived. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like really helps out. If you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully, guys, I will see you on that next one.